So we're gonna need some golf shoes for this muck. These TikTok challenges. Now, you got these kids doing relatively harmless things on the internet as challenges, like eating bananas with the peel still on, or lemons or oranges or whatever. But you also have the incredibly dangerous ones, and those are the ones I really want to get into. You have kids doing things like the Kiki challenge, where they dive out of a moving vehicle on roller skates and dancing to a song, or taking Benadryl until they overdose and videotaping themselves overdosing, running up milk cartons and trying to run down them. A lot of this is incredibly dangerous, and it targets kids, because you can't get no sane adult with a functioning brain to do anything like this. It's just not possible. So most of these challenges are targeted towards the youth of America. And I've got a question for these influencers and these platforms like TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Do you not care for the safety and well-being of children? Because if you did, you would stop this madness. At its infancy, right when the challenge gets posted. I don't care if it's a challenge for the most harmless thing. Once these challenges get posted, you need to immediately take them down and stop advertising on them, so you could get that revenue. When you got kids putting their phone chargers halfway in and then dropping a penny on the exposed prong to create a spark or a fire in their own homes, and you just let these videos continue, and you do not get rid of them. Or the boiling hot water challenge, where they boil hot water and then dump it on themselves. Tide Pod eating. Why are these a thing on these platforms? Why aren't they immediately being snuffed out at their infancy, right when they're posted, and some moronic kid or YouTube influencer or Instagram influencer decides to post this crap? Why isn't it immediately taken down? I don't care if the challenge is harmless or not. These challenge things need to stop. It is really hurting children. And you vultures out there like Jack Dorsey that pick at the bones of these children so you could get revenue money and ad money. You're disgusting. You're disgusting people. Because you and your influencers alike, clearly do not care about the health and welfare of these children. So you can sell them something that they absolutely do not need, like mascara or diet pills. Here's a solution for you parents. Kick your kid out of the house and make him play kickball or tag. Problem solved. Kid don't need diet pills. Hooray. Figured it all out. You need to start taking responsibility for this crap and taking it all down. Right when it posts, remove it. You have that poor kid that got hit by the train some years back, like 2 years back, doing some sort of challenge. The kid was like 14 years old, doing some sort of challenge on train tracks and got hit by a train. Kids are like mini barbarians. They have no greater sense to them. They have no greater thinking. They don't know how to reason with people yet. That's why you can't argue with the child, because they have no capability of reasoning. They don't know how to do anything. So when you post these challenges, these are specifically targeting kids. Like I said, a well-adjusted, sane adult would not dream of eating a Tide Pod for any reason. I could think of a million things I would rather eat. And Tide Pod is probably at the bottom of the list, next to arsenic and bleach, of things I'm willing to eat. So you need to really start cramping down on this and taking responsibility for these kids getting seriously hurt or killed. It is your fault. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. This is your fault. As long as these things are on the platform, kids will do them. Kids don't understand the risk-reward thing. They think they're just getting a bunch of clicks and likes and comments, and they'll become Instagram famous. And for you to fly overhead like a vulture to pick at the bones of these kids is just disgusting. So you and your shareholders can have a little bit better on the next Dow or whatever. You people are rotten, evil people. Now, parents, we're all falling asleep at the wheel on this one. You know, there's no reason why a kid needs an Instagram. There's no reason why a kid needs a TikTok. And when these platforms are used properly, they are harmless. But kids don't understand that. They don't understand how it works. And when they are used, like I said, when they're used properly, these platforms are harmless. But now they got the congressional hearings going on Capitol Hill for the last few days with that Facebook lady. I don't know her name. I don't really care because she's a slime ball just like her boss is. But talking about the suicide rate for young girls. You know, young girls are exposing themselves on these platforms, and you guys are just letting it happen. Oh, we have things to make sure 13 and under don't get on the platform. Bullshit you do. Bullshit you do. Nor should it really be your responsibility in the first place. But you should still delete these accounts if you're seeing this stuff. You know, it falls on the parents to monitor their kids and their kids' behavior. And I'm 100% on board with that. That's personal responsibility for the parent. But for you guys to allow this stuff to stay on the platform, you will delete Donald Trump from the platform, but you won't delete a little girl sexualizing herself. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How rotten and just disgraceful you people are. All for the mighty dollar. That's the one thing you chase. And you don't care how many corpses you have to step over to get to that point. You know what? The whole world is falling asleep on this one at the wheel. Like, share, comment, subscribe.